Hi, everybody, and welcome to the March Q&A video. I'm Andrew. Pleasure to be here. Yeah, I know we're still going through the hard times yet, and hey, it's got to get better. The light's got to be at the end of the tunnel, right? I'm hoping. I don't know. I mean, hell, they pushed back the 2020 Olympics. Last I just read before I started recording, so that's interesting. I'll probably talk about that this week on the podcast. But anyway, you're here for the Q&A video, right? It's March. It's time for the Q&A video. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Count them, 8 questions. I should just did it this way instead. I always forget that it's reversed. 8 questions this week for the podcast. For the Q&A podcast. For the Q&A. So I'm kind of looking forward to this. I needed this this week. So let's start off the first question. Oh, big thanks to my friend, by the way, for washing this. Neat little thing left at our local laundromat. She washed it up for me. So big thank you to her. Because I liked it. I saw it sitting down there this past Friday before they were told to close. And then were told they could reopen. Go figure on that one. I liked it, and she washed it up for me. So big thank you to her. Because I do like it. So you will be seeing a lot more of it. Because I do like it. And it does work. It fits. It somewhat fits my motif. But I like it. I like it a lot. So there's that. So let's get into the first question here. How do I feel about Netflix doing reality shows? Let me put it this way. If it's anything Netflix related, I'm pissed about it. Netflix is not one of my all-time greatest... I hate them. Okay, let's just flat out say it. I hate them. Netflix started out, at least the way that I've always figured it was, they were there to pretty much finish off Blockbuster and at the same time take out the red boxes that you could rent movies from. And then they figured, hey, let's not just stop there. Let's just go for everything else. And they got too big, too fast, and now they just don't shut up. There were some good, I won't lie, there are some good things about Netflix. There is a show on there, Mr. Iglesias. I thought the first episode was really good. And the only reason why I saw it was because Gabriel Iglesias, the comedian, put it up on his YouTube channel, and I watched it on there. God, I thought that was good, and I really think that, like, after a while, a lot of the stuff that's stuck only on Netflix should slowly filter its way back out to other free markets to watch. Like, look, you made your money off of it, now let somebody else have it. I'm not a huge fan of it, but reality shows I also hate. I'm not a fan of The Bachelor. I hate, just flat out, I hate all reality shows. They all suck. Reality game shows I can get behind to a point. I like it. I enjoy watching them. But at the end of the day, it's a game show. It doesn't technically qualify as reality. It's a game show. Like Amazing Race, Survivor. Those would be like reality game shows because it's a game show that technically has some reality TV drama, but it's a game show. So I kind of like, I like game shows, basically. But as far as reality shows, I hate them with a fucking passion. I hate them. And that's because, like so many other people, I was suckered into them at a young age. And I eventually realized this is stupid and stopped watching them. You could thank E! Entertainment for that with their fucking Kardashian show, which I did watch. Hey, To Know Thy Enemy, right? And I watched it. I got caught up in the drama of the one episode. And then I actually looked at myself in the mirror the one morning and I said, why the hell are you doing this, Andrew? And after that, I just said, you know what? I have a point. Why am I doing this? And then I stopped. I didn't care anymore, basically. Reality shows suck. So there's that. What do I think about Netflix working with 6 anime creators? Netflix needs to stay the fuck out of anime. Period. 10 words. How sums up how I feel. Netflix needs to stop dipping into stuff they have no idea what the fuck they're doing. When it comes to anime titles, Netflix doesn't know what they're doing. They're just grabbing stuff, deeming it anime, and going, we have it. Or in the case of like Evangelion, they redubbed it because, oh no, we got to make it better. We have to redub what wasn't already done the first time. And what sucks about that is it was already well done the first time. Nobody asked for them to fucking do it. And, oh yeah, no, we're just going to redub the show. Redub it, change up the lines, change up the atmosphere of it, basically make it suck more. And look, when you have diehard anime fans and diehard fans of Neon Genesis Evangelion that are practically ripping it a brand new one, that should tell you you've struck a bad spot. Get off of it fast. That's my thought. Netflix and stuff that they touch is bad. End of discussion on that. Ugh. How were you introduced to the world of podcasting? Oh, I've actually answered this a few dozen times, but I actually was introduced to podcasting courtesy of the CU podcast over on Pat Contry, who's known as the Pat the NES Punk, his YouTube channel, and they actually have their own, I think it's the punkeffect.com. They actually, I think it is. I don't know if they still have it anymore. I think that's what it was. But anyway, it's a completely unnecessary podcast, or the CU podcast. I actually used to listen to it every week, or every other week. It was every 2 weeks. Now it's every week, and I sadly haven't gotten a chance to sit down and listen to an episode lately, which kind of sucks because I always wanted to be that type of person that if they ever did a call-in show, I was going to say, yo, my name is Andrew. I'm a long-time listener, first-time caller. I got interested in it after I listened to a couple episodes. There was one that I really liked. Pat and Ian were talking about Ian's stalker friend. I thought that was kind of interesting. Then that got me interested as to, well, what else are these guys going to talk about? And I stuck around for a while. And then it just became hard to get the whole episode. And I just listened to the clips every now and then on Pat's YouTube channel. They do have a Patreon, but I don't give money to Patreon. I'm not that stupid. No offense to the people that do, but I think that's a big scam. But they were the ones that kind of got me into podcasting because I kind of looked at them and I'm like, look, these are two guys that know each other and they have a microphone and this and that. And they're talking about stuff they're finding on the internet and that they have knowledge on a bit. And I'm like, I can fucking do this. And I started in 2016, which was a really bad year for me because December 28th, I actually had to think there for a second. December 28th, 2015, my grandmother passed away, so that was sad for us. We buried her on January 2nd, 2016. About a week later, my mom's car died, so that didn't help us out either because my grandfather's vehicle was DOA at the moment as well. So we were without a vehicle for a while, and I had no job. One relative was in and out of the hospital. He had had a nervous breakdown years prior, and it just 2016 was a bad year for me. And then I was listening to their podcasts, and I'm like, it just kind of like gave me a little bit of hope, I guess you could say. It gave me a goal or just something that I thought I could sit down, I could do this. And I'm like, yeah, I can do this. I mean, I did comedy before with my YouTube channel. I just recorded me speaking, doing audio, and I had uploaded it to YouTube, and I got like zilch in the views, so I took them all down then. But basically, I thought, I could do this. No, I can do this. I have a laptop. I have a microphone. And I did for the longest time. And then I slowly upgraded my equipment. I have the lapel mic now. I got a boom arm, like a professional boom arm almost, that has my microphone on. I got a better mic, a condenser mic, versus my, you know what, I could probably reach it. Hold on. Versus this. I don't know if you can see it or not. This was my first microphone. It was basically just a Rock Band microphone for the PlayStation 2. It was just a Rock Band microphone. And, sorry about that. I wanted to fix this. It fell down. And I basically just There we go. That's better. And I basically just use that to record my audio. And I was like, I'd gotten that microphone to do the karaoke in Guitar Hero World Tour. And afterwards, I'm like, I could do this. I could just record with that. And I did like some comedy that really wasn't the world's greatest. I still have it. I have no intention of ever putting it back up. But I do still have it. But I suck at it. I do suck at it. But I was watching their podcasts. I was watching the clips on YouTube, and I'm like, I could really do this. I'm like, I like this. I could do this. And so I did. I started off with that microphone exactly, and I started recording podcast episodes. And then afterwards, I evolved into the other mic, and now I do it every week. It's a weekly thing. So I didn't actually know when I started how long I was going to go, but yeah, if it wasn't for Pat Contry and Ian Ferguson, I would have probably not gone into podcasting. I'd spend every Saturday night probably just doing something else, like watching YouTube or something. But yeah, because of them, I do podcasting. They were what got me into it. They really were. Who are your all-time favorite Family Feud hosts? Oh boy. Okay. I grew up with Louis Anderson, so him obviously is one of my favorites. Steve Harvey though takes the top spot. He's one of the best. I cannot argue with that. He is funny as all hell. I love it when the board screws him over because I can pull up clips on YouTube. And I love it when the questions are like Steve Harvey related. And I would watch those clips and I'm like, this is funny. This is really funny. Like he gets screwed over by the board. I love those. John O'Hurley was a good host. My mom didn't like him too much, but I thought he was pretty good. I think it's Richard Karn, I think it was. The one that played Al on Home Improvement hosted for a bit. He wasn't bad. But honestly, if I'm going to go like my top three, definitely Steve Harvey's number one. Louis Anderson would be like a number two. And I would have to say John O'Hurley maybe for number three. I would probably throw him in at. That'd be about it. Any favorite celebrities? Oh, yeah. I got a few. Let me split this list up into male and female ones. Make it easier. So, male ones. Favorite male celebrities. I have Arnold Schwarzenegger. I was a huge fan of his when I was growing up. In fact, I still am. I love the Terminator movies. Kindergarten Cop was good. I actually own a copy of Twins. I love that movie with him and Danny DeVito. Danny DeVito's another one I kind of like. Though, I like him prior to his role on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Once he got on that show, he went downhill from what I can... I don't find it funny anymore, but back then I did. Let's see. Jason David Franks, Tommy Oliver in Power Rangers. Johnny Young Bosch, who played Adam Park in Power Rangers, and he's gone on to do voice acting in a lot of anime like Vash Stampede and Trigun, Ichigo Kurosaki in Bleach, which I hope he comes back when they redub the new Bleach arc that's coming out. The 1,000-year Blood War arc would be really cool. He reprises his role as Ichigo. I mean, I could not see anybody else doing the role. I mean, nobody else can say Getsuga Tensho like he can, honestly. Let's see. Male celebrities. I know there's a few others. Kurt Russell. He's a pretty good one. Not a big fan of Sylvester Stallone, but I can tolerate him, so I'll throw him in like a bottom middle barrel, I guess you could say. Trying to think of who else. Well, if you're going with celebrities, I mean, we're going like voice acting celebrities and that in general, because then you can... Sorry about there's a bug in here. Okay, that was fun. Because then if you're going like voice actors, you can throw in like Peter Cullen's one of my favorites. He's the voice of Optimus Prime. God, there's quite a few. There's a lot. But that's just like the male ones, like my top favorite male celebrities. I mean, there are some that I like to do comedy roles and stuff like that. So it's like I have a set group of ones that if they do something, I'm automatically there to watch it. You know, I'll check it out somehow. But yeah, those are the ones that right off the top of my head I remember. Female ones though, this is a nice list. So Lindsay Lohan, Kat Dennings, Amy Jo Johnson. Just to start off with, it's 3. Start off with, got it. All right, I got the bug. I'll throw. She's no longer alive though, but Tai Trang, who played Trini in the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I did like her, but she sadly passed away, so I'll throw her on anyway. Jessica Simpson, I thought she's pretty good in a lot of stuff she does. I know I have a few others, but they're just not coming to me. Oh god, this is fun. Drew Barrymore, she's pretty good. A lot of the movies where her and Adam Sandler team up are pretty interesting. I have a copy of Blended that I like. It's a pretty good movie. Crap, I think that's it, actually. That's about all of them that I have, female-wise. Wow, really wasn't that many. Oh, shit, I thought I had more. That's about all the ones that I have female-wise. So those are my favorite celebrities, basically. Other world languages you'd like to learn in your spare time. Japanese? I would love to learn Japanese. I would love to learn Japanese. Then I could watch a show without having to put subtitles on. Then I could watch a show and I would know what they're saying and I would be able to follow it from the start. No fucking problems. I could watch Super Sentai series without subtitles. I could watch Kamen Rider without subtitles. Anime without subtitles. I could watch some Japanese movies without subtitles. I would love to be able to do that. Just Japanese subtitle-free movies would be great. So Japanese is definitely one I'd love to learn. Because I love anime, I love manga, I love a lot of the Japanese stuff. So definitely Japanese, without a doubt. Spanish would probably be another one, only so that I could finally know what the people at my local Dollar Tree and Walmart are telling me to do to myself when I bump into them when they're running down the aisles at Mach 3 and they bump into me and they yell at me in their language and I don't know what the hell they're saying. So that's one I'd like to at least know a bit of it more than I do. I do know a wee bit. I can say the alphabet somewhat in Spanish. What's it? A, B, C, C, D, E, F, A. That's about all I can remember. Well, I know more of it, but I'm not going to sing the whole damn song. I don't want to get copyright struck. Because that's how I learned. It was a Spanish CD that put it to music, and that was the only fucking track I actually liked. Like, I can learn this. I can learn the alphabet. That's it. That's all I freaking know, mostly. I mean, not even the whole alphabet either, because I get most of it near the end confused, but I at least know a little bit of the alphabet. I know C, I know gracias, de nada, aloha. Oh, that's Hawaiian. Hola is hola, hello. I know that. I'd like to know what I'm really gonna hate to say this. I'd like to know what beep off white man means. Or how, if that's what the exact wording is of that, because that's what I think they're telling me. And at my local Walmart and Dollar Tree, that's what I think they're telling me. But no, Spanish I'd like to learn, mostly so that I know what they're yelling at me would be nice to know. Plus, it would actually help with a lot of my jobs around here. I'd actually be able to probably get a better job if I'd be bilingual, and Spanish is a heavily spoken language around here. Go figure. I live in Dutchland, almost, and Spanish is heavily spoken language. Go figure on that one. But definitely Japanese. I would love to learn Japanese. Spanish, just so that I could finally know what they're yelling at me. I mean, I had a one-night temp job, and the lady that was in charge of me for the night just kept yelling, "Oh, cinco de ocho, cinco de ocho, cinco de ocho." And I think my mom and I figured out it was like 185 or 158 or something. And I'm like, oh, that was the chute that kept jamming up the whole night. And I'm like, yeah, okay, now I know, because it wasn't my fault, but that job only lasted a night anyway. Would you like to find more YouTube channels that you might like? Yes. I'd always love to find more YouTube channels that I like. I'm constantly exploring stuff on YouTube. I recently started looking up drawing tutorials on YouTube, how to draw better. And I've actually started picking it up since I'm on my vacation right now. And before somebody out there chastise me in the comment section, I want to make this point clear right here, right now. I actually was on a scheduled vacation when this happened. We weren't getting anything at work. Or if we were, it wasn't enough to call me in. And this week, right now that we're in, they were training my new supervisor. So I was already on a vacation. I want to stress that. So when I say, oh, well, I'm on my vacation, because I was on a vacation. I'm not making this up to be a smartass. I literally was on a vacation already. I was already scheduled to be on vacation. But I've been picking up some YouTube drawing videos from Mega Mikey Mike, or it's Mikey Mega Mega. That's who, Mikey Mega Mega. I like some DIY stuff, so I always like trying to find some DIY channels. I did find a couple new ones, but not much that I really find interesting. Video game channels, I love those things to death. I watch Gray Still Plays because he's funny as hell. I'm waiting for him to name a character Bob Bastard. After the character in Dilbert, Bob Bastard, and I'm waiting for him to name a character Bob Bastard for one of his games. It's like, this is Bob Bastard. He's basically a bastard. That's what he will be. That's what I'm waiting for. But yeah, I like DIY stuff. I try to steer away from episodic stuff as much as I can, but I do follow the channel Level Up. They do a lot of video game parody episode type things, and I was getting really heavy into Mario Craft, which is their Mario meets World of Warcraft thing. Or no, it's a Mario meets Minecraft, sorry. My apologies. Mario meets Minecraft, which is actually pretty cool. I recently found a video that a channel that I'm actually going to have to watch a couple more videos to understand what they were saying, because it's Dungeons and Dragons type stuff. And while, yeah, I understand Dungeons and Dragons, I don't understand Dungeons and Dragons. It's like, I understand it, and I don't understand it. If that makes any sense to anybody out there, I understand it, but I don't understand it. But yeah, I'm always open to finding channels that I like, content that I find interesting, that I'll talk about it. That's why I'm planning to do that YouTube reviews video series. But, don't push it. It's coming. I'm working on how I want to do it yet and all that other stuff. I explained this last week, so it's still a work in progress. It's on a board right now. Possible ideas to work it with. Logo design ideas that I'm working on for it. So it's on my board of stuff I want to do. So I'm working on it. It's not done yet. It's not even past the planning stage. So it's not something that's going to be it's going to be out next month. No, it's down the road. Okay, don't get pushy. Okay, last question. Gaming preference. Oh, this was fun. My very first gaming system, I actually had a PC. It was a Windows 98. Whoa, back that up for a second. It was a Windows 95. I never owned a 98. Hell fucking no. Jesus Christ, a 98. What the fuck am I smoking? No, it was a Windows 95. I played a lot of games on it. I had Tonka Rescue Adventures, which was fun, then the disc got scratched and it couldn't be played anymore. I had Descent 2, Small Soldiers, which is a really cool, and I'm not even a fan of tactical games, and that was a tactical game I actually liked. but I never was able to beat it. Even years later, I couldn't beat it, and I played it on my first laptop that I had, and I couldn't beat it. So there was that. Um. I know. Oh yeah, I had a Hercules game because my uncle had gotten me the demo because when I was a kid, my uncle was heavy into eating gobstoppers. I mean, he had a pickup truck. The back part of his pickup truck, the bed of the pickup truck, was a crap ton of gobstopper boxes. Like they were just piled in there. And when I handed in this flyer, it's like, hey, look, there's a thing here. Certain candy items, you turn in the UPC codes, and you can get some of this cool stuff. And I'm like, and my aunt looked at him and goes, well, look, Gobstoppers is on here, and there's plenty of them in the back of your fucking truck, and you've been wanting to clean that thing out for months. It's like, well, it just kind of panned out lovely, and I got a demo disc, which is really cool. It had I think it was like level 8, where you're running to the Cyclops, and I just got hooked on it. I'm like, I gotta play this. Years later, I got the game, and maybe a year later, I think, year or two later, I got the game, and oh my god, it was fun. It took me then about another year to beat it, fully beat it. When you beat it the first time, you don't get the final 2 levels. You actually have to beat it on hard mode to get the final 2 levels, which pisses me off. Because it's like, oh no, here's the thing, but you got to beat the final 2 levels to get that. So there was that. I had to send to. I had a Beast Wars game, but I could never get it to work right, which sucked because it was a really good looking game, but I could never get it to play right. I mean, my PC at the time was bogged down. It was old. It was a piece of crap. That Windows 95 PC, if it wouldn't have been for the fact that we went to Cabela's for my birthday the one year, I still don't know why. It was fun, but I don't know why we went. Sorry about that. I bumped my leg here. If we wouldn't have went the one year, we wouldn't have found out that our computer just finally croaked. And it was technically just one port of it that croaked. It was the mouse port on it that died, and we just probably could have gotten a replacement and swapped it out and been done. But we just chucked the whole damn thing, went and got a brand new desktop, and it was custom made. It's like $400 some at the time. And we were telling the guys I was going to be a sophomore in high school, and he misunderstood that and thought, oh, he's going to be a sophomore because of my height and how old I looked. Goes, oh, he's going to be a sophomore in college and he needs a fucking computer. Oh my God, no, we can get some good business because it was out in college areas, and it's like, no. And we told him, no, he's going to be a sophomore in high school. Well, let's get him a leg up then. We don't care. And it was just a basic system, but he was amazed because he actually kept our old Windows 95 PC because he goes, you want anything on this? He goes, we'll take the hard drive, give you back the hard drive. And we're like, no, you can wipe the hard drive. There's nothing on there we want, and anything that's on there, we have the backup for at home. He goes, oh, good. He goes, I want to look at this. He goes, I might be able to, fix this somehow or jerry-rig this. He goes, but that Windows 95 lasted. Oh, no, he didn't take it. I ended up giving that to an uncle. That's right. He wanted it, but we said, no, that's right. I ended up giving that to my one uncle. That's right. Ooh, that was wrong. I gave it to my one uncle. The guy out at the computer store wanted it, but we said no. And I ended up giving it to my one uncle ended up taking it. So that's what happened with that one. But basically, it was this massive. He was shocked out at the computer store. He's like, this is a 95. Yeah, this is a Windows 95. He goes, and it still works? Minus the mouse port? Yes. And he's like, oh my God. This is a 95 and it still works. So we had that. Then we had the other one for... I graduated high school and I still had that. I want to say near 2011, 2010 maybe, we had that, 2000, anywhere between 2009 and 2011, because my mom was still working and she lost her job in 2011, so Like 2009, 2011, we ended up getting it. We ended up getting a newer one because then ours stopped. I mean, ours still worked, and I'm like, I'll take it. Then I just tore the thing apart because it did have an issue where the power supply wouldn't come on and off. So, but that PC was my first gaming experience. When I was in high school, 9th or 10th grade, I think it was 10th grade, I got a Nintendo GameCube, which I loved. I loved my GameCube. I loved that thing. First game I had for it was The Incredibles. I loved my GameCube. Oh my god, I would play that. I got Tales of Symphonia, the 1 year or the one, yeah, it was the 1 year because I did really well on my report card. My mom goes, okay, what do you want? She's looking at me. She goes, you did really good on this. You didn't pester, bug me, or drive me nuts for an entire month / few months. What do you want? And I just showed her the ad. And it was Kmart. I remember it was a Kmart ad. I showed her the ad. I said, this is what I want. I said, because it's on sale at Kmart for $20. This is what I want. And she's like, you just want a video game? Yeah. Yeah. That's all I want. And she's like, okay, sure. What the hell? So we went, it was like a Thursday night. While my cousins were up, and my mom goes, I just got to run your cousin into Kmart. I promised him something, and today's the last day for the sale. And we went into Kmart and we bought it. I got a copy of Tales of Symphonia, and I loved that game. I loved my GameCube. I played the living crap out of my GameCube. My GameCube was used. I bought it from an actual video game store. I bought it from a place called Microplay. And I loved the crap out of my GameCube. I loved it like you wouldn't believe. I just adored it. Then I got a PS2 in 2008. I bought a PlayStation 2. I had a Game Boy Advance. I gotten that 9th grade. That was 9th grade. 9th grade was my Game Boy Advance. Because I had, my one classmate had one. I was in 8th grade. My one classmate had one. No, it was 8th grade. 7th grade. No, 8th grade. Yeah, 8th grade. 8th grade. My one classmate had one, and I kind of wanted one. I got one during the summer then, so I saved up my money because I only had like a $12 a week allowance, so it took a while. Like $60 system. It took a while, but it was worth it. I got it. I wanted a game to go with it, so I got the original Legacy of Goku, which it wasn't the world's greatest game, but still, it is what it is. But I got that. Game Boy Advance wasn't bad. I liked the SP though better because it had the backlit screen, which was something that I swear to God Nintendo should have fixed with the Advance. That was supposed to be something way better than what the Game Boy Color and the Game Boy were. Well, yeah, reverse that order, but yeah. And they didn't, and they finally did with the SP because it was way better. Then the DS Lite was better. Sorry, the DS and the DS Lite. I did not own a 3DS. I wanted to get one because there was like a really cool 3D game. But I never got my hands on one because they were too damn expensive and I didn't have the money. So that never happened. Got a PS2, so I had that for a while. So I love console games, basically. Gaming preference was I love console games. I love RPGs. Now I just play tablet stuff because that's all I have is a fucking tablet anymore, which I now have to look for another one because Contest of Champions is updating their system, and it's June 29th. I won't be able to play Contest of Champions on my tablet anymore, so now I got to upgrade either the tablet, which won't upgrade, I don't think, or just get one that will upgrade and has the RAM and the storage capacity to handle this, which leads me back to my why can't there be a gaming tablet rant, which I should probably do a second part of now, but yeah, so there was that. Otherwise, that was pretty much my entire childhood was just Game Boy games, Game Boy Advance, PC mostly, then Game Boy Advance, GameCube, well into my teenage and adult years, then was PlayStation 2. And then my PlayStation 2 died, the final disc, I had bought 3 of them, I got one, then that one died, I got a second one, then that one died, I got a third one, and when the third one died, I said, fuck with this, I'm done. Sold off my games, and well, minus a few that I still have because nobody wants them, and that was it. So yeah, that was that. But mostly RP. I mean, gaming preference. If you want like system wise, that was system wise. But I apologize, I went way out of that one. like preference-wise, like genre, RPG strategies are okay as long as it's not tactical. Simulators I do like, because I have played SimCity, The Sims, I've played that. I actually love the one Sims game for the DS. I remember telling my aunt about this. I bought it for the DS after the holidays one year. And my character had been out on a date, gotten engaged, and gotten married all in the span of an hour. An hour our time, which was like 3 days Sims time. And when I said that, my aunt overheard that. She goes, "Damn, boy, you move fast." So that was kind of fun. But yeah, I like simulator games. I have played Sims. I played SimCity. RPGs are one of my favorites because you can make your own character. Just play along with the story. Feel like you're part of it. I like those. Simulations, I did to a point, but yeah, that's about it. Arcade ones, beat 'em up. 2-player fighting ones, I love those too. So that's about it. But yeah, and that's it for the questions. Sorry, the last one kind of went a bit overboard. I did not bank on that. My bad. I apologize. So let's see when we can do the next Q&A here. So it's April's. When is April's going to be? Oh, goody. April ends on a Thursday this year, does it now? Well. What do you know about that, huh? Okay, let's shoot for, because I could probably get it up on the 27th, worst case scenario. Let's shoot for the 25th then. Like 25th, 26th be the cutoff. 25th. I can record it that Saturday night when I'm done, or that Sunday. So yeah, 25th, definitely the 25th. 12 a.m. Eastern time. You know the rules by now. Parenthesis, Q, ampersand, A, parenthesis. That's how you do that. It's funny that I can do the ampersand well when I don't see it. Let's go figure on that one. But yeah, so basically Q, ampersand, A, in parentheses, and after your comment in the video, I will gladly answer your questions here. And that's about it, because I did a channel update last week to cheer everybody up. But yeah. So until next time, I'm Andrew Rhodes. This has been the March 2020 Q&A here on the Web Designer 18 YouTube channel. Thank you all so much for sticking by me. Thank you all so much for subscribing. And if you aren't subscribed yet and you stumbled upon this video by accident, might I recommend something? See that subscribe button down there? So right about here underneath the video, hit that button. You will not be disappointed. There's a little bell icon that'll pop up. Tap that baby if you're on a tablet or a phone, or click it if you're on a computer, and tell it to select all. That way you're constantly up to date for the latest and greatest videos from yours truly here at the Web Designer 18 YouTube channel. Till next time, I'm Andrew. This is Web Designer 18 signing off. Bye, everybody. Oh, and stay safe out there.